with some more spontaneous fun. Today we are back with another spontaneous renovation, and we are renovating the 20 Culpeper House apartments. This agitatingly massive apartment belongs to Geeta and Raj Razoya. Now, according to their bio, which I have never read before until I pulled it up on the Sims wiki today to give you a little bit more insight into the family that lives in this apartment. Raj is a successful chef, and his mother, Geeta, is a food critic. But she's also a critic of her son, Raj, and worries that he may never find, and worries about when he is going to find a nice girl and carry on the family line. Like I said, I've never read their bio. I've never played with these Sims. You always see them walking around San Myshuno, just like you see everybody. Just Sims in general do that. But I've never actually played with them, never read their bio. And I think it would be a fun legacy family. Oh, that's a good idea. No, you have too much. No. Okay. No, Kat, you already have too many legacies. I'm currently up to my elbows in legacies. I'm doing one on YouTube, as you know, is the Not So Berry Challenge. And if you didn't know, the Not So Berry Challenge is a legacy challenge. The rules are linked. The information is linked. Links will be in the description for all of these if you want to read up on them. But I'm doing that one on YouTube. I'm doing two on Twitch. One is the Disney Princess Legacy, which is actually really fun. I've never done it before, so that adds to the fun. And but I've always wanted to do it. It's always one that I've aspired to do, but I've never actually I'm like, oh, it's gonna take forever. So but it's been really fun. And then the other one that I'm doing on Twitch, kind of on Twitch, but also off Twitch in my personal time, I'm currently doing, it's a wheel spin legacy. So each sim day, the current legacy heir, which is actually my founder, because this is Gen 1, we're still in Gen 1. But each sim day, we spin a wheel, and that wheel decides what is going to happen to my sim that day. And not my sim, but the sim that I'm playing with. Anyways, there are things on the wheel like cheat on your spouse, take a shower, die. I'm also playing both of those legacies, the Disney Princess and the Wheel Spin Legacy, on short lifespan. And so that gets a little chaotic because short lifespan is crazy and scary, and people don't last very long. The life, obviously, it's short lifespan in The Sims 4. This is all a game. YouTube, please don't demonetize me. This is all a game. It is The Sims 4 game. Anyways, so that's all kind of stressful, and as having all of these things to keep track of, and I know that sounds silly, but I am someone who's very organized, and I like to keep track of things like the family tree, the bios about the heirs and their families, etc. So when I look back on these in years to come, when I look back, I'll be like, oh yeah, I played with those Sims and this is what they did. Now for the Not So Berry Challenge, obviously that's a little bit easier because one, I'm playing it on YouTube, so it's recorded, and two, the rules are obviously on the web. So and same a little bit with the Disney Princess Challenge. I feel a lot I feel a lot mellower playing that one too, because the rules are on the web and I'm just following the rules, and I don't know. It's kind of fun. I just like it. But the wheel spin is up to me. So that's the one where I'm kind of more so keeping track of the family tree, so that when I take a look back and I can see all the generations, and I don't know, it's very fascinating to me. And I'm not going to remember what my Gen 1 short lifespan legacy challenge wheel spin heir did for a living. I'm not going to remember that in 2 years, so it might take me 2 years to finish it, honestly. No, hopefully it doesn't take that long. But Anyways, so it's all very stressful. I'm just a Sims nerd, okay? That's the whole point of this tangent, of this track that I went on. And now I think it's time to get back on the track of this video, and that is this build, obviously. So the Rozoya family live in this huge apartment, and I'm going to emphasize huge because this build took me forever to do. It's just massive, and it's a weird shape. There's like diagonal exterior walls, and I was just like, how am I gonna do this? And it the first attempt that I did this, it took me about 5 attempts to do the floor plan. Literally, I'd do a floor plan, I'd bulldoze it, and then I'd try again. I did that about 5 or 6 times. It felt like a lot, probably more. But then my stream crashed. So, not fun. We were all joking like, the build crashed the stream. Luckily, it was towards the very end of my stream, so it wasn't that big of a deal, and I wasn't dropping too many frames, but at the same time, it was really funny, but also very agitating. The most annoying thing that can happen to a streamer is when your stream starts to lag, and you're not entirely sure why. Most of the time, it's due to internet, though. Internet or Twitch is just glitching, and that's out of my control. Anyway, not fun when your stream crashes. So I took a break, then I came back to it, and I ended up looking at some other renovations on the gallery of that apartment to get just some ideas. I'm like, I am just so, like, I can't figure this out on my own. I need help. I'm like, Sims builders, help me. And I kind of found a couple of layouts that I kind of liked, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna try that, but do it my own way. And so once I finally figured out the floor plan, it was actually kind of fun to stream. I went in and just put filler furniture in, and then I went back in through the build, and I actually furnished the build. And I know I've been doing a lot of apartment renovations lately. This was actually one of the first builds I recorded on my stream to then speed up and make it into a YouTube video. So that was really fun. And I know I've been doing a lot of apartment renovations lately, but I'm almost finished with San Myshuno. Well, the Spice District of San Myshuno. Then I get to move on to the Arts Quarter. Yay me. No. But if you'd like to help shake up my renovation content a little bit, you can build something for me to renovate. Whether that be a rundown house, community lot, you could even do an apartment. Make it stinky and decrepit, haunted. I don't know. Use your imagination. Just make sure it's PG-13, because my channel is pretty much PG-13. But just whatever you like to do within, the only limitation I ask is that you make it PG-13, And so whatever you want to do, post it to the gallery with the hashtag #SpontaneousReno, all lowercase, all one word, and I might renovate one of your builds, and I can't wait to see what you all come up with. Again, that hashtag is #SpontaneousReno, and I regularly check that hashtag about once or twice a day. I've been away for a little while, so I haven't been checking it regularly or as regularly, and so I haven't even had access to my PC in literally a week. So it's been, anyways, we're back, we're here, and I'm checking the hashtag again. So if you want to build something for me, I would greatly appreciate it. And I shake it up here and there, I'll do a speed build instead of an apartment renovation. I'm on this. I think apartments are so much fun to renovate, and I think that's why I keep doing it. It may be annoying, but at least it's fun. Like some of the apartments are so big, like this one in particular it just felt so massive, and I'm like, how am I gonna do this? And but once I actually, you know, it is fun to do because you don't have to worry about roofing, you don't have to worry about I am such a perfectionist. Like the general like floor plan layout of a house, like I recently did a house for my short lifespan will spin legacy. Say that 5 times fast. That's a mouthful. But I recently did a house for that, and I streamed it because I wanted to build it on stream, and I didn't record it though because I knew it would be difficult. But I literally bulldozed it twice because I was such a perfectionist about it, and I'm just like, ah. And so thankfully my Twitch chat was there to help me kind of bring me back to center, I guess. Once you find your center, you are sure to win. Mulan, anybody? Anyways, the build is coming to an end now, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe right meow for all the spontaneous fun, and I will see you in the next one.